Hello, 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 my beautiful people. I am so glad to be back with you here tonight, here to do another reading for Divine Masculine and how he feels or how he sees his feminine at this current time. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Holy Spirit, Archangel Michael, I ask that you come into my viewers and I space. I ask you give us the messages that we need to know and see so that we can just get some enlightenment into our lives and get the enlightenment into our eyes that we need. And somebody on Facebook, YouTube, but just get some enlightenment into our lives and clarity for those who needs this. So I'm so hot, guys. For the Divine Masculine. Whew. I will turn my fan on, but it's kind of irritating. It sounds so loud. So let's get into this past present energy when it comes to Divine Masculine, how he feels, what he wants to say to his feminine. So for the past energy when it comes to Divine Masculine, how is the Divine Masculine feeling toward what is the Divine Masculine energy like in the past when it comes to his Divine Feminine? What is Divine... Hold on, guys. What is Divine Masculine currently feeling about his feminine? Right now, Divine Masculine is feeling some type of mental conflict with a person, with his feminine. It could be a group. It could be a situation in his present life. Could be the situation with the Divine Feminine. He could be dealing with self-doubt when it comes to them. Divine Masculine could be, I feel like, dealing with some type of indecision when it comes to his Divine Feminine. Now, what this indecision is, I don't know, but it's up in his head. Two of Swords is up in his head mentally. He could be in two minds about this. Whatever this is about this Divine Feminine, I feel like it's something that's causing him, telling him that he needs to act on it, because leaving it in his head mentally is not getting him anywhere. So he's definitely dealing with mental conflict and decisions when it comes to Divine Feminine. Holy Spirit, what is the masculine feeling for his feminine at the present moment? Today, right now. What do he want to say to his feminine right now, this present moment? Holy Spirit, Archangel Michael. He is telling his Divine Feminine, he could be want to come towards you spontaneous, want to be very social towards you. He wants to have a conversation with you. He wants to be passionate toward you, and he wants to trust you. This is what he's saying to you. I want to trust you, Divine Feminine. I want to do all these crazy things with you and be very spontaneous with you. He's feeling like, he wants to do all these things with you. He wants to dance. He wants you guys' energy to flow. He wants to nurture you. He could be wanting to have some type of sex. That passionate sex with you. You make him very happy. You bring enlightenment to him. He sees the light when he's with you. You bring balance into his life, duality. And he could be feeling like he's at a crossroad with you as well with this mental card and conflict. And this could have to do with some type of stable structure or stability. Trying to make a decision around some type of structure. He could be trying to build and build things with you, grow things with you, build some type of structure. Yeah. The mental conflict is if he should trust you. Like I feel like he has the knowledge and the wisdom that he needs, but he needs to balance out this trust and this knowledge for you about his divine feminine, because it's causing conflict and it's causing mental conflict in his head. He is so indecisive about his feminine, like if he should trust you or not. But I believe he already knows the truth. He knows you bring balance to him. He knows you can bring balance to him. And I feel like you guys both bring balance to each other. When you guys are around each other, you both bring balance to each other. But your divine masculine is just dealing with mental conflict. Why? I don't know. So when it comes to the future, how do divine masculine see him and his feminine when it comes to their future? What are divine masculine thoughts when it comes to divine feminine and his future together? What are the divine masculine thoughts when it comes to him and his future divine feminine together? Hold on, because I don't think that question came out right. How is the divine masculine feeling about his feminine in the future? What can we expect? Awareness. He's stepping into some type of new awareness when it comes to his divine feminine. He's ready to process all the guide and direct, all the things that needs to direct him towards you. He is gaining that wisdom, that intuition, the physical skill, his creativity, his motivation. He's getting his motivation back for love. He's getting that willpower back to come towards you. He's getting all these new awareness abilities back. Just pure courage. He's learning to tap into his power. He's learning to listen and allow the universe to work into you guys' partnership. Together you can manifest change, whether that desires to be, and bring about a positive outcome. So whatever this mental conflict is, I feel like this has to do with a new beginning when it comes to this divine masculine. Like, I feel like the conflict is if he should start a new beginning with you or not. But in the future, he has grown into a wiser person. Like, y'all, this is beautiful. You know, in the future, look how more he don't even look like he's in conflict anymore. Like, your masculine the universe has have his, I feel like his third eye chakra has awakened. And all this awareness and all this beautiful things about his divine feminine, he is starting to be aware of. And he is no longer in this mental conflict because that was in the past. He has allowed all this light. He has allowed all of this love, willpower, light. He's tapped into it all. He's tapping into it right now is what I feel like. In this present moment, he's tapping into it. Knowledge is power. And that's why that power card was coming out earlier, because he's gaining his power back. That's good. He's bringing back the balance into his life as well. I see 3. Achievements and goals. So he could be achieving some goals from here and now and for the future. No longer in this mental conflict on how he's going to achieve some type of goal, success. I feel like he has some type of awareness about that all now. And the things that was holding him back and keeping him in mental conflict can no longer keep him in mental conflict about you, divine feminine, because he definitely has gained some new awareness about you, and it's beautiful. Like, everything is pouring in for this masculine when it comes to about you. Look, He's ready to stand his ground. He no longer wants to stand his ground when it comes to being in this karmic relationship. He's quit on this karmic relationship because this relationship has exhausted him. He feel like in this karmic relationship, he's lost the control, the power, and the respect, and morals, and authority. He feels like he's been involved in a scandal of some sort, overbearing and unappreciated by the karmic. So the karmic could have had him in a scandal, or been scandalous to him, and he felt unappreciated by whatever she did. He started using his intuition. That third eye chakra. He was having lack of visions and he was having migraines in the past. Okay, so this is all these tools, intuition. Okay, so this is what's happening. When this card shows up in a reading, it's a clear message that it's time for you to use your intuition. Just give it a chance and you'll quickly notice how it might be getting your attention. With so much information in the world, Vivian, your every thoughts, that's this mental card. So much information. I feel like the masculine has been getting a lot of information, and this is what had him in mental conflict. It could have been about his feminine. It's easy to ignore or fail to acknowledge your insight. Synchronicities and so-called coincidence are powerful signs. Okay? And this is him right here, using his intuition now. Have you heard a phrase of saying repeated by more than one person today? This is a perfect time to seek answers from within. Turn inward and where you'll find the solution and valuable insight that awaits to assist you. When you learn to use and trust your intuition, you'll begin to have a sense of not only the right timing, but you'll also begin to perceive people's situations with deeper, more discerning. You'll not only observe beneath and beyond what's actually in front of you, you'll see the real deal. Told you. He's starting to use his intuition, balance his thoughts, balance himself. No longer standing his ground for this. He was having migraines and shit. Whatever this girl did, the masculine was having migraines from this karmic person. Feeling like he didn't have no more control or power in this karmic relationship. Okay, so let's move on. The waiting game, yeah. He could be waiting for something as well. Okay, so we're going to clarify these with the Rider-Waite deck. Holy Spirit, please give us the message that we need to say when it comes to divine masculine. And how is the divine masculine? How the divine masculine was viewing his divine feminine in the past. What thoughts